See, I told you, everybody likes Golden Girls.
Who doesn't love Golden Girls?
The only person in the world who has not seen a single episode of Girls.
Wow.
Why does everybody...
Hold on, time out.
You never watched it?
No. The question is, how old are you?
Never realized like how
He's in the zone.
He's in the zone?
He's in the zone.
Okay, he's in the
Nigga,
zone.
what?
Your mom never watched it? You never saw it by
Grandma never watched
Grandma?
it. Auntie, real talk if he was a real nigga. Your daddy. And nobody watched it? What? I be like, it's like on 3, yeah, thank you. It's like on 3 different channels now. You never did. It's about, look. No, it's not. I mean, what thing? No, it's how? What? No, look, Golden Girls. Oh, I mean, maybe. Come on, man. See, there you go. See, personally, it's basically about 4 white women who live, like, they all retired. You got one who's a divorcee. She's the funniest thing on, that's B. Arthur. Then you got Blanche over here. Real talk, she a hoe, but she still got it like that, so she can do that. You got Rose, she dumb, but she got a heart of gold. And you got Dorothy's mom, Sophia, who is funny as hell. She's like the best thing in the world, man. And you can tell that she been around she been there, man. She been around the block.
But yeah,
man.
y'all can bring it in a little bit.
Y'all can bring it in, yeah, really. You can bring it in.
Oh yeah, I mean,
you already up here, man. You already up here.
Bring it up.
You already up here, man. Look.
That would feel weird. I'm like, everybody's all distant. Like,
I mean, yeah, you know, when there's like nobody in the room, like we're all separated and all that, man. So really,
I guess we start off.
We can go ahead and start. How y'all doing today? We were a group called 3 Black Geeks. Now, you're seeing 2 of us right here. I'm D. This is CJ right beside me. We have been doing this for...
He's here in spirit.
Yeah, he's in spirit. Our 3rd member, he lives in Tokyo. And he's not here. So yes, we do all... we got a podcast we have been doing for 7 years. Because my son's about to be 7 years old. So we've been doing this for 7 years. Every year we're getting bigger and bigger, doing our thing. And 3 Black Geeks. That's the number 3 Black Geeks all together. If you Google us, we feel like beasts because finally you Google us, you get all of our pages. Like 3 pages I didn't know we even had our stuff on. You get
like Last FM.
Yeah, it's so like some weird FM station. Like I don't even sign up for that shit. But you get our YouTube page, our Twitter page, all the rest of that good stuff, and an Instagram page. Our website is we're not undergoing nothing like major or nothing like that. We're trying to revamp the site. Yeah, and all that. If it looks like I'm leaning on this chair, I am only for one reason, because I just got off work like an hour ago and I'm tired as hell. But I love this con, so that's the reason I'm here. So, outside of that, is there anything else, man? When it comes to us,
not everything.
Only reason why we had to come up with a topic for today. And I always want people to get involved in it as much as they can. And I was saying, hey, well, we had Blerdcon, might as well do it. And the question was, I was asking CJ, like, you know, we talk about a bunch of stuff, and of course we do. We have to, just so we can understand what the heck we're doing. As far as shows go, we talk about everything. And I asked him, well, it was like we just noticed how there was like an influx of just people of color. And when I'm not even just talking about black, I'm talking about all of us, the whole freaking rainbow, you know what I mean? And I was thinking to myself, not because we got a history of it, black folk do. I don't know about everybody else, but black folk, we got a history of saying, well, we see 3 black people in here, we made it.
Yeah.
We have this weird habit of thinking that we have got far enough, so let's kind of kick it back in, like, you know, the next gear and, like, kind of slow it down. No, you don't. You know, we always got a habit of that. And I told Chris, like, well, I know everybody Wakanda forever. But you know Disney, you can lock up. We don't get a black person on television for years for no reason. No reason at all. And I'm not saying that, like, we should be fearful of us going down, but we have there's this weird thing of we're just kicking it back. Like, oh, we're all right, we're fine. We'll let that go. We'll let this go. Yeah. But we made it this far. Hey. What's the face is going to be in a new movie? Can't say that we ain't made it. Or Tarantino put black people in this movie, so he had an excuse to use the word nigga 5,000 times in the script. But still, we always have this weird thing of just slowing up. And I always ask you, that question. Because you're more fair than me. I'm just more militant for no damn reason.
I don't think
You know what I mean?
No, but like I think. I think it's like if we actually made it, I think Black Panther. I mean, a lot of people were just like, "Oh, we're good."
Yeah. I hated that.
We're good. I mean, but there's still more to go. I mean, you don't want to rest on your laurels a lot and stuff.
Yeah, and everybody, and I always hated how people usually do that.
Granted, you can say Blade a little bit.
Huh?
Granted, you can say
Blade. I think we fought hard after Blade. No, we got Spawn. No, we had Spawn.
We fought hard because we got Mike Clark Duncan and Daredevil.
That doesn't count, man.
It counts.
That doesn't count.
That was a victory.
No, it ain't. To who? To whom?
He was good.
Yeah, he was
To
good.
whom? No. Who was that a victory for?
For us, because everybody didn't think he was going to be good.
You know, Hoteps had to bring up. The Hoteps brought up Grand Mile for no reason. You know that, right?
Yeah, for no reason at all, man.
You know they brought that up. But no, I guess I mean, we always had this thing where we got a lot of it. Basically, right before that happened, remember when the phases started coming out for Marvel?
Oh man, phase
and
one.
Everybody was like, Black Panther. And we fought so hard for that. A lot of people
I think
did.
everybody wanted him in phase one.
Huh? What you say?
Everybody wanted him in phase one.
Yeah, and I
Like,
think.
come on, guys, pump your brakes.
But it makes me happy that a lot of you can't say that Black Twitter didn't have an influence over it. Yeah, you can't say it at all.
I agree
You can't
with
say
you
it
on
at all.
that aspect of Black Twitter can't be full of shit sometimes.
Oh yeah, it gets full of shit. It gets full of shit a lot of times. Yeah, full of shit a lot of times.
If we're saying in terms of if we actually made it, I would say there are, and then granted, this is kind of something that extends every fandom and not just Black nerds. It's nerdom period. It's the aspect of people like the whole nerd check and stuff. And, like,
it has to line up in between.
Yeah, that's a lot, and I think that's something that kind of holds back a lot of folks.
Isn't that elite?
Because when Black Panther came out, I saw so many people like, "Man, you didn't read Black Panther in the '60s." I'm like, who read Black Panther in the '60s, dog?
Honestly,
though, who was?
Who the hell was that person sit down?
Like
on
last
that?
year, I literally, no joke, I found out that Black Panther back in the '60s in the comics, he fought the KKK, and I was like, oh, I gotta buy the comic.
It feels so. I feel like that's like a gimme.
Is it a gimme?
For Black, if you're a Black character, you have to fight the cops or you have to fight the KKK. That's a no fact. I have seen John Stewart lay out some cops before, man. So I'm just saying.
Batman laid out cops.
What?
I think Superman fought the KKK in some comics.
Somebody,
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
How was it that?
Or was it Nazis? It was Nazis.
Nazi.
Yeah, it was not. Yeah,
It
it was
no,
Nazis.
no. Who got the KKK? It was one of them, right?
I think he did fight the Nazis at one point. He did legit fight
How
the
was it-
Nazis.
The creators were Jewish.
Yeah, they
There
were.
was actually an episode where Lois Lane turned black.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. That is one of the most hilarious things ever. Like it was like something for like I'm a Black person. I'm totally different. No, not really. Your hair's naughty, but that's like the only thing that's different. That's the only thing. No hopping water. That's all they're trying to say with their hair.
You could do like they did Punisher and Luke Cage, where Punisher was black for like.
That was not a real thing.
Punisher was black.
Bruce Wayne or two of those characters is like I feel like people will not get behind this character if it was a Black man.
No,
That's exactly why I was telling folks it was like Idris Elba should be Batman. I'm like, I don't think you want that.
I mean, if you do, man, you're gonna have to change the plot. It's gonna get really, really deep. I don't think half of America's ready for it. So you really want to go that line
They're ready
of a
for
Black Batman
they're
right
ready for
now?
Black Panther, but it's like you'll get articles.
Baby
where-
steps.
No, but they'll get people that will sit there and be like, "That's Black Bruce Wayne. How is he rich? How did he come into money?" I'm like,
You can make
you
up
believe a guy in
something.
a costume, but you don't
You
believe a
can
Black
make
man
up
can come into
something.
money.
You can make up a come up on man somehow.
Lottery.
Chicken farm.
He's okay in a different country. A rich Black man.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
That's all it is. But
I
that's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying. That's why when I say if we made it, it's like people
that's
still
easy.
doubt that.
That's
They
easy.
still doubt everything. They still doubt a guy, like you said, the guy in the country.
This actually happened. Ving Rhames was just confronted by cops.
Yeah, I just heard about that. I can't even read it up.
Because a neighbor said, "Oh, Black man broke into the house." Like it's my goddamn house. What are you talking about?
I saw Baby Boy. I saw what you did to Tyrese.
Nah, but I think it's gonna always be those doubts, and that's why I keep saying is like whether it's us and whether it's Asian or whether it's Indian or Native Americans, everybody got to keep kind of like keep pushing, like keep going.
I find it very just oh my God, it gives me a headache. You remember the whole time? Now you read the whole run of Nick Spencer doing Captain America, but it still I don't understand the kicking and screaming. That's the one thing I never understand. He's black. You complain. How many issues is that?
It's like about a good 20.
About like by the third
20
20.
plus.
Why he black? That's pretty much your only complaint.
Like, why is
There's
Captain America
nothing
black?
beyond that. Why he black is the whole time they did it. And they gave it to a black dude and he made it the most coonish stuff in the world. It was funny.
That
I'm
was
surprised that they didn't give me diabetes when I read it.
We were here.
We were here. Proud hero Falcon got dropped to a D-list or like that, man. Oh my God, that was funny. But no, but I find it funny that there's still not that there's a pushback, but the pushback is so interesting.
Yeah.
Where it's really, you can't make a move. If you think about giving a woman more than 4 seconds to speak, it's like a riot all of a sudden. We're not buying this comic. If you dare have the black man save the day, you dare let anybody have to talk more than 14 seconds than they're supposed to, man. That makes no
They
sense.
went nuts over when DC had Asian Superman.
Yeah,
It was actually really good. It was
Chinese
actually
Superman.
pretty good. It was Chinese Superman, basically trying to want their own Superman, and they got it.
Oh, what, you think you want to stop them?
No, you're not gonna stop.
I think they're going to be efficient. He be efficient as hell.
It was good. Granted, it's Jim Lee, so I mean.
Yeah, I get that, but everybody.
But it was good, but everybody was pushing back on it. But I'm like, were you actually reading it? No. Then why are you complaining?
That's really what
Why
it
are
is.
you
Why are you different? I never understand this whole situation.
I can understand if you read it and be like, oh, this sucks. Okay, fine.
Well, from a technical standpoint, blah, 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 blah. And the writer, by the way, blah, 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 blah. No, it's not that. You're pretty much saying, why is this dude different?
Thank you.
Why is he black? Why is that? And
That's
you go
even
and
on
get that.
TV too, because even on TV, you will have a situation. I think, what show was it?
They complained about Santa Claus being black.
Who?
Santa Claus.
Oh yeah, the mole.
You know, that was that's the day my heart broke when I had to let go of my Becky. Megan Kelly. Oh, I loved her. Oh, I love her. I can't look at her no more. I can't look at her no more. I can't. You're like, by the way, kids, Santa Claus is white. I'm like, cool, whatever. Yeah.
You looked at her in the first place?
He didn't know. I knew. I just didn't say anything.
Look. We all like something on the dark side every now and then, all right, man? Sure. It's one of those situations where you walk around, you might open a closet. That's a nice hood. You don't say nothing. You know it. You just gonna ignore it. But that day,
and then it's like,
but that day was like, all right, I'm done. Whatever little interest I did have.
It's gone. See, I knew. I was just like, I'm gonna see if D actually figured it out.
No. I let it
That's
go.
only because I'm on Twitter so much now. It's just like, oh.
Look, man, as long as you don't like Ann Coulter, man, I'm happy, man.
That's not hard. That is not hard to not like her.
You know, I think DJ still like her, right?
No, I don't think he does.
I think he did. He was quiet about this.
Nah,
but no, I never understand how even in the news you react that way. But this is just a weird pushback we're gonna get.
But I was even saying with the nerd checking and stuff, like it's like if you're gonna, I think there's a better way to go about it. And like I said, I see a lot of people, particularly black people. Like I said again, I'm on Twitter so much, so it's like the people that I follow, I see it, so I know that's not indicative of like everybody.
Yeah.
But then you see it, and it's like, you didn't really have to do that, man. Like, why did you have to be a dick? You could have just corrected it.
No, people don't. No, because that's a whole different other issue when it comes to how we act on Twitter and all that, man. That's it. Yeah, but just to see how people how everybody circling around these characters. We just like, what's that show right now that everybody's watching? Was it Pose?
Oh,
Yeah, Pose.
I
haven't watched one episode of it.
I can talk about it. I watched it.
How is that? How
It's very good.
I kind of laugh at like it's 2018. They finally did a show like this, and everybody likes it.
Very overdue.
I haven't heard of this show until earlier today. What is this show?
Pose is basically like the 80s. It's with a lot, transsexuals and transgender people and gay people, just everybody from the
And the
LGBTQ.
AIDS crisis.
Yeah, the AIDS crisis during
Really?
the time. So it's like all these people, they're doing, it's like competition, like kind of
Well,
like,
they have the ballroom.
yeah, the ballroom.
The competitions, and
Yeah.
they're just showing like it's it's really different from today, like how it's looked at today.
Yeah.
And it's really encompassing how it was looked at in the 80s, like
Yeah.
them not having access to healthcare, them being treated the way they were, them only having options for certain kind of jobs like sex work and things like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it really shows like the 80s perspective of AIDS, the 80s perspective of LGBT.
Yeah, because like Janet Mock was actually like tweeting
It's
stuff about it.
excellent. It's excellent.
I wanted to see that. I wanted to see it too, but I actually say it's amazing how you actually have a show like that out that everybody
only
like,
show-
and it's killing. It.
the
It's
only
killing.
show like that,
It's
actually.
killing. And it was so funny when a couple years ago, and I always said, everything's included in this whole little discussion. I remember when Empire was the #1 show, and I just died laughing.
The sun came out, and it was like a big deal.
Oh my God!
I
It
just
didn't,
was upset.
yeah.
But I think I think people.
But
But that's another aspect of it. A lot of people just it's a lot of transphobia out here. Let's just be real.
Not even- it's a whole lot of that.
And it's weird how people sit there and say, "Well, I don't like gay people." You do realize there are gay black people.
See, that's
and that's something
it's-
that everybody
that
misses
just
too out of
keeps-
that whole
That's
discussion.
only white. That's the white.
Thank you. And it's like
White
you can't sit there and say you hate gay people. It's like, but isn't your cousin gay? Like, what
Your
are we talking
cousin
about
gay,
here?
man.
Like,
I don't-
you
But
know.
what's
I
weird
don't
to
know,
me is,
man.
like, there are black people that will accept like gay people, like, okay, the music director in the church.
Thank you.
You can do my hair.
Or, I mean, I don't know what sexual orientation Tyler Perry may be, but he's in drag, for crying out loud. Do you know how many Christians watch Tyler Perry movies?
And
So
that
it's
is the
just like,
confusing part.
we make passes for certain
Exactly.
people. Like,
We do
there's
that all
some-
the time.
Rick James, look at his clothes. Look at Prince's clothes. Like, we make passes for certain people and say like, well, that's okay, but if it's like explicitly there, no. But if it's like subtle,
Yeah.
And that's something else. That's why I say when we say again, the
And
whole thing
anything,
we made
anything
it that
feminine
thing.
or effeminate, it doesn't even have to be explicitly gay, but if it's not hyper.
And that's
masculine.
because I think the black community is starting to wake up to that. They're starting to wake up. It's slow. Oh, it's slow. I noticed that it is there. I will say this as a dad. I have noticed there are more black dads, and more black dads understand. Look, man, I can't be slapping you upside the head. That's gonna give you a complex. I gotta hug you every now and then. And I've noticed that we've gotten better. I ain't say it's gotten perfect. Not, I don't think
Nothing is
there's.
ever
I don't believe in anything. I don't believe in perfection. If it's perfection, trust me. Watch out. It's coming. I don't know what, but it's coming. But yo, I never believe. But I'm starting to notice that black men are trying to take care of each other more. But you're still going to get the same. Don't be hugging them, man. That's gay as shit. You're going to get that all the time. You're going to get that all the time. The only thing I never accept, I accept
The
anything.
goalpost moves every day on what's not manly. Now.
Look,
It's like,
it moves. It moves. It
you're not
moves.
supposed to hug him. I'm like, I can't hug my dad.
Do you do this? You do that? There are some that like I get if you have a boundary, but the boundary is so fucking low. It doesn't even matter, man. Hey, man, I like that sandwich. You gay as shit. They're like, what, man? Come on.
Oh, you like sandwiches?
No, I love that list that came out. It's basically they had everything
Oh my
down, but you can't do to look gay. And I laughed at that because I got gay. I got gay. Jesus, I got married, and somebody said you gay as shit. I'm like, what?
Funniest meme that I've seen, and I'm like, I gotta admit that is
Is it
funny.
the popsicle one?
Yes, the guy.
Nice.
Don't wave your popsicle around, guys.
I was like, I gotta be honest. It's like, yeah, it's a guy you do kind of want to watch
I
out
see.
on how you
I-
do popsicle. Just a little bit, just like.
Because it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you do.
Popsicle around his guy.
No, but I'm saying just a little bit, just a tad,
There's a way.
Me, I'm just like, I don't
look,
care. It's like,
Look,
whatever.
look. Because I won't say nothing, but I get quiet like, man, you killing that shit.
This is gay versus not.
Yeah, and that,
You just like internalize this thing.
Yeah, but that's taking up all that space in your head.
yeah, and I think that's what everybody just
There's-
does on it. It's like, just
I
let
like
it go.
it's like there's been because here but the really makes it sad is not the fact that we do that. I know guys do that just to be funny, but then it's like you do have that one guy that's really, dude, you need to talk to somebody, man. What happened in your life? You know,
A hug.
like no, stop that, like yo, no, whoa,
Super
oh,
aggressive, like,
bring it in, man. I'm here for you, man. the doctor ain't gonna touch you no more. Like you gotta tell her, bring it in. But like I said, I noticed that we have gotten better at talking to each other, at treating each other, and all the rest of that. So basically, I think, basically what you're seeing in I would say the last 10 years of black society is us getting better.
Yeah.
Now, there's gonna be, like I said, there's gonna be messed up stuff.
A lot of savage stuff that we use as jokes in the '90s.
Not even savage stuff, man. As far as we treating each other, I'm not saying that, like we ain't shooting each other like we used to, but come on, dude, it's not '88 no more, bro.
No.
It ain't, not by a long shot, man. We have done better. We have gotten better, but the thing you always need to worry about is that far enough? And everybody, and it's just a thing you just got to remind yourself of. You can't really get comfortable. No. Unfortunately, as a black person in America, you can't get comfortable. No. Period. I mean, mentally, physically, you can't get too damn comfortable, man. Oh, that's my fault. And because everybody say like the second you get comfortable, it's too late for everything. Everything comes up. In this case, it's just more so. You don't want to stop the momentum that's already started. In this case, it ain't so much like if we just stopped all of a sudden, I don't know, Cyborg's white again. I would like turn to a white man or something like that. I don't know.
That's why I sit there and feel sometimes like I feel nerdum. When is the bottom gonna fall out? Like I'm not thinking that. But
I am fully prepared for Disney to Disney up Marvel and all the black people just become. More than boss, them type of dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you already know I'm a proponent of seeing Song of the South on Blu-ray. I need that.
I need that actually. I need that. That's history, man. That's
history.
That's history right there. It's like never.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Asians, I mean, forget it. I gave up on that a long time ago. We had in the 90s, Margaret Cho had a sitcom. It was real bad. And it played up to all the stereotypes.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But like when it got canceled, it was like the only time like that was like it took like 15 years before another Asian sitcom came out.
Yeah.
I really like that show that much. But like do I tell people that? And I'm wondering how you feel about, when they do play a stereotype.
Oh God.
When you have like we just don't have diversity in America. Like, look, I think when I grew up, the character I focused on was Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I embrace.
Sailor Moon brings black and Asian people.
Oh yeah, it brings everyone. I mean, we did like what 3-4 episodes. We did 4 episodes of Sailor Moon.
What? Sailor Moon?
Yeah, we did like what 4 episodes of Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
4 episodes.
Shit is gangster.
Yeah.
Shit is gangster. It's amazing.
No, but I mean, if like in terms of stereotypes, like look, Empire is like my guilty pleasure. It's me and my partners, DJ Suze. That's our guilty pleasure, Empire. And I know it hits like every stereotype, Taraji being the loud black woman, but it's like it's Taraji. She's acting the hell out of that role. I can take it. Freaking Terrence Howard being Terrence Howard. I mean, there's nothing else he can possibly be but Terrence Howard.
But man.
Yeah. Saying Maine every like 5 minutes.
Maine. You know what?
But I mean, I'll embrace it because I know there's other things that kind of counterbalance it. Like I can watch Empire and be like, well, Atlanta's on. I can watch that because that's something that kind of.
Oh no, man! Atlanta
gets on.
They triple up on their own stereotypes, man.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's funny though.
Yeah, it's funny.
But it's funny though. But still, there's so much counter programming for all that, so it's like there's room. And like you said, for Asian people. If Asian people actually got all those different counter programming, it's like, okay, well, we lost that, but we got these other 2 shows over here,
Basically, it falls on the producers and falls on what they can sell.
Yeah,
that's the number one thing. It falls on what they can sell. Because I can't speak or know how it feels for anybody in the Asian community. Because I'm always asking that question. Oh, yeah. Only people I haven't asked that question to is my Spanish friends. I just haven't.
Well, that's why I was like, I understood the whole thing with Iron Fist. Like, as much as that show was garbage anyway, but like I understood why a lot of Asian folks were like, hey, we can get an Asian Iron Fist. I was like, yeah, they're right.
Yeah,
Shang-Chi right there. You might as well.
I think with me it's more so like I said, I can't talk on how they, what's going on in their community, how they getting it, and all the rest of it. Only thing I can say is that if the companies basically feel they can make money off it, they're going to do it. They're going to push it. They're going to do all that. And what do they think that? And I think that sucks that you got to go through pretty much 15 years of nothing. 15 years of nothing.
To have that 15
Nobody
years.
gives an attempt. All the attempts they do give it are these weak attempts. Either they're weak characters or they just full-grown stereotypes. We have went through that stuff too. I can't believe like one of the weirdest things to me was seeing black people on televisions in the 90s, and yet we felt like we were still kind of behind a little bit.
Fox
Which makes no sense.
Fox was really the only one giving
Which
every black show
made
a
no
shot
sense to
anyway.
me. I never really understood that, but I get it because you're kind of stuck in this net of either you be a stereotype or you're a little bit too deep. We're gonna have to take you off because the ratings are low. And come on, somebody throw a fucking pie. We need y'all to make a joke up in this thing. You can't do that, man. I mean, we couldn't do that for a long time, and now the floodgates open because of
you have
Netflix now.
Netflix, you have streaming.
Streaming all there. The floodgates are kind of opened up, and there's more and more. At least there's more of a chance that you can get a show now, or at least something made of somebody in your image. And we just talked to somebody who was that dude from the game.
Hosea Sanchez.
Yes, Hosea Sanchez. Yeah, he said something very interesting that I didn't really think about. That black people, and I'm pretty sure everybody does this, that we really see ourselves in these characters. You want to know why Madea is so popular? Because a lot of people live those crazy ass lives.
Yeah.
A lot of people do. I can't relate to half that shit. Look, I can't relate to half that shit until I saw what was that Bow Wow's character and that girl. That shit was hilarious. But I've seen that. I've seen that.
I got nieces and nephews.
Even like we see ourselves in all these characters, and when you don't see yourself on television, it becomes kind of starved, or you get into this mindset because we consume a lot of television.
Right.
We consume a lot of we read comics and all. We consume a lot of that time in our head, and when we don't see ourselves, or you feel kind of empty. You feel kind of empty. Only reason why I watch Dragon Ball is because I think everybody's black.
Okay, so I might take a minute to get to where I'm going with
It's
this.
all good.
It's all good. We got time.
So when you from what you were saying earlier about how you gave up, it's just like, at least for me, being a Nigerian English American, right? It's
Okay,
just like,
wow.
There you go. I like that
It's
blend.
rare that I see representation for myself in there, right? So it's just like, but like the whole point of it is just like you can't. I feel like sometimes you can't give up no matter how much you want to, right?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
what I do, or what I've like been doing lately, is just like, even though you cannot put too much stock in any one person, as Monique today will tell you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But it's just like, I actually have a cousin who was in season 2 of Sense8, playing the black dude.
Yeah.
He's now going to be added to the next season of Empire.
Okay.
And it's just
Awesome.
like, okay, so this, like, you gotta support those people that actually do reflect you. Like, I don't know what his character's gonna be in Empire,
Yeah.
but I do know that Toby cannot, his name actually is Toby, shut up. But he can't hide the fact that he is a Nigerian American.
Oh, yeah.
But he's not. He's presumably a good actor, but I have seen him in some stuff. It's just like you can't completely hide who you are. So it's just like find those people and just like show the world like this is it. Which is why I'm pushing, like, at least for the Marvel fans, Ultimates so much. Like, I fucking love that comic.
Look, man, y'all can keep on doing that, man. Spectrum, all right, but for real, what's the name? Leave Blue alone, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening, man. Nobody wants Black Doctor, Mr. Fantastic, even though
He's great.
he can kick his ass, though.
Richard sucks.
He can put hands. No, you ain't here. I'm gonna be like, he can put hands on that nigga. You fuck his ass up.
Really would.
It ain't a game, man. But, they can't do that for a black man. We get too much power. You want to take us out?
Eventually they'll hit
Come on, man. You saw what happened to you saw what happened to Malcolm.
Hands on pocket. But yeah.
You saw what happened to Jaleel White. What, y'all don't remember that?
I mean, back in the day, like in the 50s and 60s, when Essence was like more of the, I guess, tone for the black community, they'd have a page in the back where they would list all the black actors and actresses that were going to show up on TV to make sure everyone.
Wow.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they used to
I remember
do
hearing a
back
story
in the
like that.
day.
I've been hearing a story like that from my parents.
So, I mean, we were starved for seeing some version of ourselves, some representation, even if it was like as a maid or a cook or a chef on the show, but at least we were there. Now, I think the corporate world notices that in America, like the diversity model is going to change, it's going to be majority, minority, therefore they had better change. What do you think?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like with Disney, it's like as much as I want to give them credit, it's like, nah, they saw the money.
Yeah.
So it's
And
like
that
I
was
can
my
only give
problem.
them 50-50 on that
Money's
one.
going to rule everything.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And that was my real big thing. We went back and forth on it. I was like, the one thing I'm always scared of is who's going to get rolled over. Anytime there's a merger, anytime there's more money involved, anytime there's a big push to be had, somebody or something gets rolled over. And I always fear. My big fear was, okay, we pushing for this, and Disney said, oh, diversity is not a thing no more.
Thank you. Yeah,
They Thanos us out the, you know what I'm saying? And we get right out, and all of a sudden we just be a drought of us, man. You know what I'm saying? But then again, but she said that you gotta think about the minority is becoming the majority, and it's creeping. It
that's
is creeping up on
that's
them.
why I said
Nobody
they're
knows.
not, they're not stupid.
But-
so it's like, but you're kind of like, hey,
Come on.
I know you support Trump, man. Come on.
They're not dumb. They're not done. They're after the money.
Oh.
If the money says do this, then they will.
Oh, they will do it. They
Oh,
will
yeah,
do it.
exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give Disney too much credit. Like, look at the, like what they did with Princess Tiana.
Oh,
You want to talk about?
let me tell you something.
Like, where's the black princess? And then we finally get a black princess who's only human for like 15 minutes of the movie, and a frog for the majority of the movie.
I felt bad. Okay,
The
so
earlier representations of her, they had one where she was much more clearly black. Their hair was fuzzier and all this, and they modified it to.
Come on.
and that was the thing.
She's
that
a
we were-
princess.
And that's what we were talking about.
Worked so hard.
And we were talking about that. Me and him joked so much because I was like, dude, you know, it's a damn shame that Disney is just like looking at Princess Tiana like, I mean, we can give you a toy, but
Hey, we'll stick you and the other one.
we'll stick you in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Like, we'll stick you and the other one
The
together.
issue with how they did Tiana though is that it's like, okay, you got Princess and the Frog, Frozen.
Oh yeah, that's what sucked too because it was like, okay, because I think Princess and Frog was the last time they did traditional animation. But like you said, Frozen just came out of nowhere.
You
And
know
be like,
what?
yeah, we're done. And I'm like,
You know what, I will say this, man. I am glad that Mulan at least got more praise. I always
thank God, man.
I don't know. We should be rooting for Jasmine too, shouldn't we? Technically.
No.
Kinda.
Mulan.
No. So no to the Persian people. All right, cool. Cool. I didn't even know the rules. I don't know the rules. I need to know the rules. Who's banned from this?
No, but Mulan, yo,
Size representation.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. Put it this way. I get you where you're coming from that because I feel that same way about Pocahontas. That slap in the face. Wow.
as a kid, I was like,
And then if you
this
look,
doesn't feel right here.
and then you know what? I'm glad the little MLK and me picked up on that. My sister used to get Disney Adventures all the time, right? And they mentioned that Pocahontas was built out of these like 4 white women and this one and like Naomi Campbell and like this one Asian actress, and they mixed it all together, and that made Pocahontas. I'm glad the back of my head, 12-year-old me was like, that's a little bit racist.
But again, when you're a kid, they're throwing that in your face.
I like
And
how they
you're like,
picked
"Oh,
Naomi Campbell. Let's get a little bit of chocolate in here, yeah.
She's a no name.
She's a no name. We know her.
But like I said, that Mulan probably is their one Disney princess that just sits.
At least she did. Because she was a good character. I liked her.
The fact that in Kingdom Hearts she's the only playable princess
She
character.
is?
Yeah, in
Oh,
Kingdom
yeah,
Hearts
she is.
2, she's one of your squad mates. And all the other princesses, they're just there. It's like, oh yeah, you're just cannon fodder. You're just there.
Even though I don't think she's that good at the sword. Look, come on, man. I think she got lucky. But look, what is she had an adventure.
Yes.
And look, she had an adventure. And Pat Morita said she was a good girl at the end of it. It was awesome. I
Yes.
cried a little bit.
And she beat a hunt.
Would be an actual African princess using African
Hey,
mythology.
hey. Stop with all that daydreaming, all right?
Logic.
Disney, we got baby steps to make here at Disney.
Actually,
But you know what? Moana was actually.
no.
Can that count? I'm sorry, what you gonna say?
Like, I feel like the most Afrocentric Disney movie they had in a while was Lion King, even though like it took place in Africa and everything else was so like.
It feels like.
Black Panther was the exact same story.
Yeah.
Look,
Actually,
it really was.
you should really feel bad if there's one Disney movie you should really feel bad for, and it was a person of color woman that was a character. It's Atlantis. They treat that movie like the.
We don't even
red-headed
talk about
stepchild.
Atlantis. I don't talk about
They
Atlantis.
treat it like the red-headed stepchild. They treat it like Titan AE.
Why did I start talking? Actually,
They
I
really
started
do.
talking-
They treat that movie just like that. I'm like, really?
I was starting talking to Edge. I was talking to my wife, right? I was like, she was like, you don't
Yeah.
remember And she was like, "You don't remember Atlantis?" I was like, "Okay, wasn't that the story where the girl's parents like died and all that, and they hid her for years, and then all of a sudden they found her like as an orphan, and they're like, D, that's Anastasia. Oh damn, no, I didn't see that shit.
But
Then.
see, the only thing I remember from Atlantis is it's Michael J. Fox and Cree Summer. That's like
That was
that's,
Cree.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't
those-
remember nothing.
Michael J. Fox was the lead character. He founded Atlantis. There was actually a video game. Dead serious. It was a tie-in video
No,
game.
of course it was a video game.
Tie-in video game. That was
I had a Titan. I played the Titan AE one.
I feel bad for
That
you.
was trash. That was just trash. Hot garbage, man. Microwave garbage. That thing was hot.
I don't know what studio did it. I'm pretty sure they wrote that off in their taxes.
Nah, man, that was like a $10 game, man. You remember that in the back of the game styles? I mean the game books, man. Be like $10. That always that Ford rally game, man. I wanted to play that Ford racing game. I always wanted to play that shit, but it's it's Ford racing, so the cars got bad handling and shit, and like break down and shit.
That's why I'm like, if they keep going with Disney, I'm just looking at their princess line. Like, I mean, hell, I don't even see Tiana in a Disney store.
But is Moana? Does she count as one?
Yeah, she counts.
Does she?
Yeah, they count.
All right then.
Yeah, she was a princess.
Pacific Islander, everything.
All right, that works. That works.
Technically, Shuri's a Disney princess.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually did confirm that.
Okay, look. We as black folk, we gotta actually make a rule on that. We really gotta come together and really make a huge ass poll. Like, all right, y'all, is she really a princess? And really think about it.
Okay, so when we're talking just between us, yeah. The whole point of this panel is it's not enough.
No, it's not.
Oh God, no, it's not.
Hell no.
Oh God, no, it's not. And I always.
That's why I'm like, hey, I don't mind them pushing that just to see what Disney does. I'm like, either Disney's gonna react like, I guess we gotta put some toys out there.
You know what? I think the reaction of Black Panther is what made me realize that too. And I understand how
scared
far
the
we
shit out
made.
of Fox and
Oh yeah,
Sony.
it had
They're
to.
like,
But my thing was just to see everybody's reaction. And we was in there, got these old black people behind us. That's right. My father-in-law watches that junk all the time. Always saying like, yeah, man, that part where Killmonger showed up and all that, man, I thought it was bad as hell, man. But he was misunderstood, blah, 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 blah. I like all that. I like real talk, man. This plan kind of didn't make no sense. There was like no end game to that. There was like no end game. I'm going to be Black Hitler. That was my plan.
Killmonger's plan was really poor because you can't regulate where weapons are gonna go. So
and also,
Exactly, you
but
can't-
somebody also brought up a good.
you can't make sure that they're gonna go to the people you want them to go to.
I don't-
and then they're gonna
No, but
do
somebody
the
brought up a good point though. It's like,
It's gonna
okay,
make things
it's like,
worse.
okay, Eric, your plan goes through. You got Captain America and Falcon and them. You got Tony Stark over there. You got everybody else. They're gonna stop you eventually. at some
Also,
point.
number 2, why do you burn all the purple plants? I would have eaten all of them.
You know what? I'm not.
You're not being a
Why did he
supervillain.
burn
You're just
them?
being an arms
No,
deal.
He just need, you know
Oh,
what?
villain. That's all he had to do.
You know what?
His
Stark
goal
been
was
doing and selling
Killmonger.
everything.
That was it. He was not.
You know what? It's
You know what? And that's the thing that pissed me off because I'm not really sure Killmonger, but I think this is going to crash the Wakandan economy. I'm not even bullshitting. I don't think we're going to make no money off this, bro.
Remember, he was left behind by them, by the previous king.
Yeah.
He was left behind, even though he was a nephew, and you should have been taken back to.
Yeah.
Why would you? pick up those people?
Real talk. I was all for his plan until he's like, all right, so we basically going to get all these guns and sell them different countries. I like this. So we just became the biggest arms dealer. Nigga, how stereotypical African
the funny
are
thing is,
you?
I was
You
with the-
are an arms dealer now.
The entire
We get to see, look, looks like this dude, you became a Far Cry boss. That's all you did. That is all you did. How is it that you got, no, for real, how is it that you have pretty much the powers of Batman and your dumb ass say, guns, sell them all. What? That is the most black hotep thing that actually makes sense. I get it now. I totally get it. Saying it out loud, I finally get it now, yeah? Wow, genius, Disney. I'm stupid.
What hurt you? That was his plan.
Yeah.
No, I was with the pettiness. Even when he threw T'Challa, I was like, you know what? That's petty,
Man.
but I approve of this.
Throw me in the ocean with the rest of my ancestors.
I love that movie.
That your ancestors did it.
Direct ancestors.
Boy, you know what?
He had some points. I mean,
He has some points, but it's like
Oh yeah, he got some points.
the part where he kind of left me was when he burns the flowers. All right, okay, fine. Maybe they got flowers elsewhere. Fine,
Could've,
whatever, right?
you
Fine,
could've.
whatever. You choke out the auntie for a second. I'm like, wow, really? Like, what did she do?
I don't know. No, again, man.
She talked back.
You know what it is? It's Lex Luthor when he's in that big ass suit doing push-ups. Like, nigga, why you doing that? There's no point of you doing it, man.
As soon as he sat on the throne, I was like, all right, let's see what Killmonger does. Oh, we're gonna sell guns. I'm like,
we gonna sell
yeah, great
guns.
shot, by the way. But it's like, yeah, I'm gonna sit in this throne. Yeah, so let's sell these guns. I'm like, no.
You know what?
Like, yes, sir. Hey, yeah, Mr. Killmonger, sir. There's like a country besides. We can just overtake them and take their GDP. You know, we just gonna sell these guns. All right, cool. That's one on, bro.
Like, quitting after this.
Quitting this shit, man. Don't make no sense, man. When T'Challa was here, then why you take part of the coup, nigga? You did too. we thought it was gonna be good.
But that was, that was Wakabi in a nutshell. Wakabi was like,
No excuse.
I mean, he killed the dude, right?
Again, he didn't know what the end game was. He didn't know what the end game was.
He's still gonna never get out.
Come through his promise. I'm just saying.
But again-
he told him that he was gonna bring, the guy back or kill him, and he didn't fulfill his promise. So I feel like Wakabi was justified in taking Killmonger's side in that.
I get it.
Because he was mad. He was mad.
Yeah.
I will say this though, if we're switching gears for a second, I will say in terms of minorities in video games, it's gotten way better.
Oh yeah, it's gotten better. I
You
did.
play that Uncharted? You play Uncharted Lost Legacy?
Oh no, I have not.
Manette.
Yo, both of them two were like badass.
Manette.
Dude.
Yeah,
Mana, yeah. It's. I will say this: the stereotypes are going. Look, you're always going to trip over stereotypes, especially in video
They've
games.
improved on
The
Balrog.
main reason why is because, and our buddy DJ Sue will say this: the Japanese are not good when it comes to that. They're just not good. Like they know. It's like this. It's like basically what we're told is that they know when they're being racist. It's just when it shows up, it's like, oh damn, we really are racist, and they just feel sad for no reason. Like you knew that was racist before you came out your mouth.
Street Fighter 2 originally they had fucking Balrog being
And
Tyson.
the best thing ever is watching any of the characters have. I don't know why. The big lip thing is hilarious to me, man.
In a way.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Yeah, it's just these two hamburger stacks, yeah.
They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
They know.
Here's the look, and I'm like I said, I can deal with it because I get it. There is a cultural barrier. There is such thing as called a cultural barrier, but the problem is they fucking know.
Like I said, they've improved a bit
Oh, yeah,
on that from the video games and stuff a little bit.
It has. You got a lot of black characters just like in video games themselves is trying to do better, man. Especially when you get the girls doing it, man. There's been more girls lately.
Oh yeah. That's
Like-
why I was bringing up Uncharted.
Who was that? Not Uncharted. What was the other game? Whereas Last of Us. Last of Us and all the rest of it. We're starting to see that more in video games. I don't know why though. I don't think it's a trend or anything. That's the thing I hated about. Well, at least it bugged me the whole time. And it still does. Is when it comes to diversity, when they're going to stop doing it. We know to stop. We know it's going to stop, man. It always be abrupt. So whatever. Anyway, what was it?
Mind it though, it's I feel like some of it kind of depends on the genre of the game, right?
Yeah.
It's like fighting games, they've been more and more diverse for a while, except for unfortunately my favorite fighting game series, Soul Calibur, which is just like
How did that go underneath the radar in terms of diversity?
Ain't
That's
nobody
weird.
got swords in Africa.
Well, no. Soul Calibur 3, homeboy.
Zoslima, okay.
Yeah, Zasamel.
I got a story for you. I am so sorry because
No, you're good. We
bro.
got time,
Okay,
so much time.
They got a story of a fighting game right all over. I don't know if any of y'all play Soul Calibur or not. Fighting game, like different fighting styles and shit all over the world, right?
Yeah.
Every character except for two are from Western Europe or East Asia.
Yep.
Right.
Most of it, at least as of before the last game that's about to come out in October, right?
Yeah.
And most of those characters all just have traditional short swords or katanas or something based
Bow
on
staff.
that.
Yeah.
They have no goddamn creativity. It's the team behind that series is really bad direction, right? So the two non Eurasian characters, or there's a Filipino girl, Talam, who everyone's favorite character.
Yeah,
but
she's
using
badass.
Tonfa, which is from northern Japan.
Yep.
And then you have Zasalamel, who is the one black character, right? Although, if you look into his backstory, he's from Iran, so that kind of explains why they lightened his skin up for the game that's coming out. They better give us an actual.
Are you serious?
Yep. And,
I was wondering that.
And he used it's it's fine. I'm fine with Iranian representation.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm very
It's
fine
like,
with that, man.
You had to take away the one black character y'all had, and like not only that, the one black character y'all had, he didn't even have a weapon that is like an actual. He has a scythe, which is like it's cool, fine, but it's like okay, you have literally 5 continents worth of cultures and weapons to go off of, and you use a scythe.
Do you know how disappointing it
And
was?
then after that,
Americans with the bow and arrow.
exactly.
Yeah.
Polynesians with the jade clubs and stuff, and it's like okay, but that's like so he comes out in Soul Calibur 3, right?
Yeah.
That same game you have a character who uses Yaito who makes sense.
Yeah.
A character with a ring blade which doesn't make sense. And then the characters from there afterwards just like okay, now you're gonna introduce a guy with a 3-handled sword and a werewolf stand. If y'all are familiar with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, it's just like. What are y'all doing? Like these are not real.
And that's weird because
so
We're gonna have to let Namco cook first off.
this is the same company.
The
This
thing's
is
Tekken, which is good.
You're gonna have to let Namco cook, bro.
and this is that was what's funny because this is the same company that when we got Tekken 7, we had the Iranian dude that had the fighting style.
Yeah.
You had him. You had
what's
Vanessa that was from France.
Yeah.
Black Frenchman.
Yeah.
French woman. I should
Now
say.
hold on, that's that's what's the face, right? You're talking about Virtual Fighter, ain't you?
No, okay.
Yeah, but that's
Side note. Okay, Virtua Fighter 4 and 5 broke my heart because Virtua Fighter 4 they introduced a dark-skinned black woman, Vanessa, knows Muay Thai.
Oh yeah.
Powerful. Actually, she was one of the top characters in that game. Virtua Fighter 5, they lightened her skin, and I'm like,
Why?
and I thought she was a
Why?
new character for a second. I'm like, hold up, is this Vanessa? Like,
Nah.
it's the same character. Like,
They lighten her up. They
Yeah.
lighten her up, man. Come on, man.
Have you seen the actors for the new X-Men movie coming? They're all much lighter. The darker skin.
Oh, yeah,
all
for,
super light.
oh, but that's what I'm
Are you
saying.
talking about for Dark Phoenix?
No, I mean
A New Mutants?
New Mutants, yeah.
They're dark skinned characters in the comic books, and they super light.
So
The-
what
I feel like
the-
Fox
Yeah.
Fox has been like
gonna watch
leaking
that.
news that they may
They are.
entirely scrap New Mutants.
But I mean, that's the
They
thing with.
should.
But that's the thing. It's like,
You can't
and
do
that's
it.
another aspect of all this too. Is this the colorism? People don't want to recognize colorism.
Colorism is a very real thing, and I always hate feeling this way. Like when I see a light actress, when I know she's like mixed, I feel bad because it's like your look is into a lot of white men.
Not your fault.
And that kind of, and it hurts me. But see, here's the thing that kills me about it, and I feel terrible about it because some of these girls are excellent actresses, but a part of me is like, you're only here because of that. They wouldn't look at you different if somebody was your complexion. They wouldn't even look at a little girl.
Yeah, that's why I feel
And
bad
that
for-
hurt. That I get hurt on that side, and I get hurt on the other side of saying that, ooh, why do I think that about you? I should be supporting you, and I do. But I know in the back of my head, the only reason why you got cast for this in the first place is because you are light,
Yeah,
and that hurts me, and I hate that.
That's
I hate
why I
feeling
felt
that,
bad
man.
for Ship when she got casted for Storm for that, because I was like, I get why they did that. 'Cause
No,
they-
man, she
but the
wasn't
thing
that
is,
bad.
no, but here's the thing. I think people forgot they were trying to get somebody that could match up to. Oh, we're gonna see Halle Berry in the future.
Oh yeah.
Terrible.
So my
Why?
thing.
Look, y'all gotta
I
look.
ain't-
Why can we not give Holly her credit? She tried, okay?
And
You know how
and
hard.
Storm.
You-
Storm is supposed to be the most powerful.
Her Storm was fine.
No, it wasn't.
Bad writing.
She could have
Bad
been.
writing.
I like how you
And
just said
gave
it. So
the
it was
Halle
fine to me. I know it was all right.
Fine, comma, realizes what I'm saying to me. Like I know
Storm
that
was a look. I really wanted Holly to work for. No. I like my wife said, you know, all black nerds won't let this go because she effed up the two characters black girls latch onto the most: Storm and Catwoman. Black girls love Catwoman, and you fucked her up.
No, but here's the kicker.
Wait, we had Eartha Kitt as Catwoman for God's sake.
Yeah.
Halle Berry fucked it all up.
Holly didn't even try.
And
Holly
the
thought
kicker
that
of
was
that-
gonna be a layup. All I gotta do is be pretty, say a quip or two, and I got it.
I feel like we made holograms for Eartha Kitt and put her in a new movie.
And the kicker and the kicker with that was like I knew people black women my mom's age that love that Catwoman movie, and it's like I didn't have the heart to tell my mom.
Has anyone have you gone back and looked at the basketball scene from the Catwoman movie?
You know, no. Actually,
I forgot who it was that went through it. It's like there are 146 cuts in the basketball scene to make it look like Halle Berry.
I don't know which is worse.
oh god,
I don't know which is worse. That one, I always sit there. I think me and what's his face your boy let me talk online
I don't
Charlie.
know. Yeah, Charlie.
Me and Charlie always had this debate.
Searching for names.
Yeah,
and shit,
me
dude.
and Charlie always had this debate, like which was worse, the Catwoman basketball scene or the Daredevil playground scene.
Daredevil playground scene was funny.
Yeah, that was funny, but we always had it like, which one was worse? And I was like, I don't know, Charlie. I mean, I like the Daredevil one. That Catwoman is just unforgivable.
It's terrible,
I
man.
can't.
It's
And now that
terrible.
you say there was 100+ cuts, it's like Jesus.
You know what? That's
Like
amazing.
there's a video on YouTube where you go and they'll count it out for you.
I mean, that's worse than the freaking. That's worse.
It's a weird combination.
I mean, it's worse than the Taken 3 cutscenes. And this is why I appreciate, and this is exactly why I appreciate watching Denzel and Equalizer, because Denzel knows when to like, all right, where's my stunt double? We're gonna cut this scene. Yeah, double in there, and we're gonna have the scene from behind me, so I know they know it ain't me. I can appreciate Denzel, because Denzel isn't gonna be like, all right, let's do 100 cuts of me fighting. It's like, no,
fuck no.
I'm sorry, but in a weird way, I appreciate that, but what it just gives me more appreciation for is Tom Cruise. And
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is his own special type of greatness, but even just thinking about that, Halle Berry with the cuts for the basketball scene, not Jason Statham, old white guy, embodiment of large mediocrity, Taken 3.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson, and how many cuts he has to do in his latest movies, and then Tom Cruise is probably as old as, if not a little older than Liam Neeson, and no cuts in that fight scene.
You know what that is, right? You know what that is, right? That's
Scientology, man. Scientology, man.
Complex. If he's gonna be that short, he's gonna have to be as good as he can.
He's got to. I mean, and look, I think between him and Harrison Ford crashed the plane and walked off like, all right, just give me a couple weeks to recover.
Nigga was high, man. I keep on telling you that.
He had a fat one burning.
He was like, man, that's Hollywood weed, man. That's the good shit too,
The
man.
fact that Harrison Ford walked away and was like, can you give me 2 weeks to recover and then we can get back to this?
Man, that shit alright, man.
And what's that was a dog on the set of the movie.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, yo, Harrison Ford, that dude's the GOAT, man.
You know what?
That's why I'm all for old black dudes just getting their money. Like, yeah, just go ahead.
You know what? But on Halle Berry, man, I do laugh that she did ruin 2 icons for black women. That's
But she didn't ruin Storm. The writing did.
I think Storm. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
She ain't
Those
doing no
movies were not
favors.
written for the character of Storm. So
No, they
why does
weren't.
she have to go
They
there?
weren't.
They were about
Storm was
Wolverine.
just there. She was just
But
there,
it was-
and you gave her imaginary rank of her being the second in command of the X-Men on that too.
But it was the imaginary. But
Very
in the actual text, she is the second in command. She is one of the world-ending class mutants that's around there. So to segregate her off to
And
that
nobody can make a
diminished
good comic
position-
character.
That's sad too that she can't get a
This is
good
why
comic.
I need y'all to get behind me with this. This is why the MCU needs to stay as far away from X-Men as possible.
Oh no, I think
Like
they.
you were saying-
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Like you were saying earlier, if the two stuff come together, the first characters that are going to be cast aside, or that we're never going to see Monica Rambeau or Blue Marvel or
No, we're not.
any of the rest of them if they bring in the X-Men.
But haven't they already started doing? I forgot. No, they said they had cast someone for Monica Rambeau for the.
Yeah, they recast it with
But then
somebody else.
the one that we thought was gonna be Monica, ended up.
See, I'm not getting my hopes up on that one because I'm gonna sit back and see how this plays. 'Cause I don't
I just
want
want
to be
to
that
see.
dude.
I just want to see Miss Marvel save a struggling tanker ship out in the middle of the water, and Captain Monica's going down. That's my dream upon dreams and hope upon hopes. But
My hope.
I don't know. Shears out there.
My only hope when it comes to the Marvel world period, I do want to see Spectrum,
Yeah, exactly.
and I want to see time put into it to make her character good. And I always say I have this feeling that if you give her her own single shot, that will change everything for that character. There's no way I hate the fact that I don't hate it, but I dislike the fact that I mentioned Spectrum and a lot of people don't know who the fuck that is.
It's just like,
Ooh, it bugs me. It bugs me a little bit, but I get it. I do get it.
We need an Ultimates film, okay? Because I don't know, you're saying people don't know who Spectrum is, okay?
Yeah.
So you have the Ultimates as a team. written. I liked it. It was just like, okay, we're gonna take some Avengers that like people may not remember, and we are going to throw together this team. They're going to solve cosmic level threats, and you're not going to have a single straight white dude on this team. No,
It's bold when you say it out loud like that. It's actually very bold.
Yeah.
Because really the strongest person, well, not I wouldn't say the strongest person, the person I always take as leader, if not Blue Marvel, is actually Captain Marvel.
Yes, but
Yeah.
she, like,
Yeah, I
it
take it as either a man or a woman.
She sucks. Like,
She
she's
kinda
a
does,
terrible
yeah.
person to work with.
Well, that was the thing. That's why I think that's what people missed with Civil War 2. It was like, if you really think about it,
It was her fault.
But the problem was, but here's the kicker.
Tony fucked that up, but still, it was her fault.
But the problem with that and stuff was the fact that I think people weren't reading Ultimates. So it's like when you read Ultimates and then you read Civil War 2, it's like, oh, that makes sense now.
So all y'all read Ultimates, okay? You got Captain Marvel,
America Chavez.
You got America Chavez.
That's the
Hispanic
character,
Latina.
and that's the character I don't like. I'm just being real. Y'all just like the
Too
way
broken?
she look.
Too broken?
She's broken, and y'all just like the way she look, man. And ain't stupid. Y'all like her design. I don't think
I do like her design, but I actually do like her role in the story.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what? I'm sorry. I just don't. I don't. I get why she's on the Ultimate stuff.
But, like,
I get why you would draft her. That's all I'm saying.
Latina lesbian. And so you got
Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Yep.
Black Panther. You got Adam Brashear, Blue Marvel. It was just like, we need, like, if I was here all day today, I would have cosplayed him as him. I would have. Long story.
All I
Anyway.
know is Kevin Grievous was
It's
like
like-
happy
right.
that that character you made was being
that's
used.
an interesting ass character. And then you get like, okay, so like outside of that, the person they go to for a bit for tech support is a Hispanic gay man, Ras Malhotra, the latest Ant-Man. It's just like, okay. Meanwhile, and Galactus. But I was just like, still
The life.
I'm sorry. Galactus
Like-
gay as
I
hell.
like- no, I
Look,
like- I
Galactus
like-
is gay as hell, and he's fabulous.
Galactus wants everyone.
He's the life bringer now.
He's the life bringer.
Yes.
Yeah.
So is
Life
that sticking, by the way? Because I like.
I'm playing. Now
That's
I'm
still-
playing.
I think I think the life bringer thing is sticking.
Cool. So it's just like, meanwhile, like all the straight white male characters in this comic book who would usually like take the lead are fucking everything up. And
Yeah.
It's like,
It's like we gotta fix this now.
it's like the rest of us are actually capable of doing stuff. And I like that. Like maybe that was not the stated intent of this comic.
I don't
but
think it was.
Actually does that.
I
know I'm late. Which comic book?
Ultimates.
Ultimates.
And it's almost the effect of
It's not alternate universe, right?
No, it's Ultimates.
Ultimates.
So
Is
the
it- and
Ultimate
it-
universe
and
technically
it-
doesn't
it-
exist anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
If they fight Black Nick Fury, he's still alive, right?
No, what they did was, okay, so here's what they did. When they did Secret Wars, they had that big all-out war, and that's when Doom decided, all right, everything's, I'm making everything clear. All that stuff got wiped out. So the only Black Nick Fury you got is Nicholas Fury Jr. because of that small little retcon of Nick Fury. Basically, Nick Fury fucked around. It did not shock me that he had a black child. I'm like, that does not shock me whatsoever.
But they brought Old Man Logan and like.
Yeah, through time reasons. Yeah, it's
White boys want their comic back.
I don't want my Black Nick Fury.
Yeah, I mean he's still getting it and stuff, but okay.
That's a good example of it, man.
Which still exists like Miles Morales, right?
Yeah, he's great.
And the Ultimates, like from the Ultimate Universe.
Yeah,
But like most of the Ultimate Universe is.
that whole Secret Wars as a whole, it was kind of confusing. It was basically,
Yeah.
all right, it was basically, here's what Marvel did. After Secret Wars, they basically pick and choose, all right, which one are we going to pick and which one are we going to leave? All right, we'll take Miles, we'll take Old Man Logan, we'll take the Maker, we'll take all these other characters, everybody else, gone. That's all they did. They just picked and choose, so it's the new 616 now.
It's 616 with like 10 more.
Yeah, like Jimmy from the Ultimates somehow miraculously popped up in here, and I'm like, so now we have 5 Wolverines running around. It's weird, but I will say this though, I will give Marvel credit. They try to push Red Wolf, Native American superhero.
They tried.
And to be honest, like before that, we
They
had what,
tried.
Thunderbird and Warpath.
Yeah. I hate how all of them.
Native Americans get the shit. In
I
this
hate
thing.
how all of them
Across
are the
the
same.
board.
I really do. I always hate how they're always like has to do something with a wolf or some type of animal.
Bro,
That's their
Warpath
spirit animal.
had
and all that crap. with the
Warpath
tomahawk.
had a
It's
little-
always the same to
But you
me.
hit Forge. You hit Forge.
Yeah, Forge.
All right. He was different.
Yeah.
He was different. He was truly different.
Warpath, the problem that I had when he was with X-Force.
One of the movies would be great.
He became
No, but-
Nighthawk
but-
for
that's
Mortal Kombat.
But Warpath and X-Force, well, I was
No, because
Storm and Forge
Forge
was good.
created a tool that took away her powers.
they tried
Remember
to
that?
they tried to
But
make
he was
fetch happen
under
with those
control
two.
of that, So
Yeah, I don't care. Still.
But what they tried to do with
Yeah,
Warpath
that's
to
not
have me
reasonable.
Don't
rolling.
know that. Like,
No, she don't. But like, just not Black Panther, not Logan, because Logan has too many issues.
Absolutely.
My wife is like, oh, they need to make a Storm comic. No, they don't, baby.
I mean,
love Storm.
Ta-Nehisi Coates
I
already tried to
love
do it,
Storm to
and
death. No, she don't. Because every time they make her comic, they either make her incredibly weak, incredibly stupid, incredibly,
Well, no, because like
boring,
the last
and it's
Storm
always
solo
boring,
run
and I
was-
hate that.
I actually like the last Storm solo run because like I felt like they did like a compilation of slices through time. So like, because you see,
I didn't
her
read that,
early-
though.
Oh yeah, like that was actually really good. So like, you see her initially, then you see her dealing with the fallout of the Morlocks,
Mm-hmm.
issue with the Morlocks, and like I think that was where I stopped reading. My wife kept reading, but my wife was like, I'm in love with this book. But my
Yeah.
wife is also like a huge Storm stan, so that might also be.
I mean, it's
I
like
think all black women are. I think all black women are. I think it's like especially if you grew up in the '90s, that's going to be imprinted in your head because. And I never really understood it. Like my sister's not into comics no more, but she grew up with that with me. And the one person she'll still bring up is Storm.
There's a reason
Like-
why what's his face Hudlin did that Hail Mary of putting Storm and Black Panther together. That was like, I'm like, that dude did that because he knew somebody wanted that marriage to happen, and
People
And it
do.
was-
I gotta give him credit. I
I-
will give him credit. It like, hey, it's so
I
comics like
get it.
hotcakes.
I get it. No, because we all want it. But
I will- as much
here's that's the one thing I do. I will say this. It's sad because it is like looking at like your favorite celebrity and you see them in love and you know they divorced like years later. Like, you know, he shouldn't would never went over. You know something messed
That's
up.
what they're doing right now.
Like,
that's why I
you're
think-
like-
that's
you
why it's like
like-
Coates is a Storm and Child
Like
truther.
yeah,
That dude
it's like
wanted that to
a
happen.
part of me look. You know, it's sort of like when you look at that picture when they like this and like you see black love, you love it, and it's like this. You know, T'Challa had sex like behind her back so many times, right?
Yeah.
It's a shame, it's a shame.
Yeah.
I love black love though.
What was the girl that T'Challa was in love with before?
Nakia.
I don't know
It
what-
was Nakia.
No, not
Not
no,
the kid, not the kid. It was somebody else.
She was from Harlem,
Yeah, and she brought him home.
To
and
the
her
family.
mama made him collard greens.
and he was all like, "Oh my god!" And they Monica Lynn.
What is this?
Monica
you
Lynn.
call?
To America, like,
Yeah.
Is this what you call the collard greens?
Yeah, basically. I mean, but that was supposed to be his love, and then just that's when Hudlin was like, "All right, so we're gonna Hail Mary, we're gonna sit there and mulligan this, so that doesn't exist." And Storm, you're coming in.
That's messed up, bro.
I feel like Storm, like,
Nakia threw her from a plane.
I feel like Storm works better if she is on her own, but at the same time, I just feel like because she would just clean up all of Scott's and everyone else's messes, and then we wouldn't have a story anymore. Because if they actually let Storm take lead, we would be done.
Oh yeah, that would be like one issue, two tops.
Yeah, I mean, you know how it be. You know, the first 4 months with Storm, y'all hate her, and then you realize this chick running the whole shit.
She really running this.
Everything,
like a
man. We don't
love
even go
machine.
out, man. We don't even be working like that, man. Yeah.
But I was going back on the whole Native American thing. The one thing that I was laughing was the aspect like Warpath, for instance, like in X-Force. Loved that book when they had him on the team. And I was laughing that they had a subplot where it was basically him and Ghost Rider fighting a demon bear. And I'm like, really, a demon bear? Like, he couldn't do anything else with Warpath. He just fights a demon bear.
Dude, did you not see?
Say
That's
that.
why I say I always hate how
Can
it's
you give
always
this
the
dude
same
a better,
character.
like he's the great
How is-
character on that team, but
How
you give
is
him
it
that.
that? No, how is it that Native Americans always get stuck with that character? That like really.
Actually, you have Warpath, Thunderbird.
that is the
Red
black
Wolf.
janitor.
You have
for them.
American Eagle, who thank God they cleaned that character up because American Eagle literally, if
I
you
don't
see
know.
his design back in the day, he had the full YMCA Native
Headdress.
American garb and everything. And they finally
Apache-
cleaned him up and made him like a biker, like he's
Apache
legit
Chief
like
was a beast though. It's like
Apache Chief.
Type of like indigenous people are being animalistic. So that's why
No, I think it's just one of those things. That's the one thing that interests me. Like, this is running bear. Yes, I run with bear, and my spirit animal's a bear. And like, I think white
They're
writers just
playing with
really
the
like
Rebel
that.
Savage stereotype.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Just say-
Thank you. You're right. Actually, you're right. You're actually right there. It does fall on that because you get the same thing. I hate it when they do it with black characters like that.
With
Oh,
electric
I
powers?
hate it. With,
Oh my God.
African
powers
character.
and
No,
other people.
and let me make this
You're
very.
talking about Africans.
Now, African characters, y'all get set up with the worst.
We exist.
Pick a jungle. That's like, all right, Tiger. All right, there you go. You're the Tiger Man or some bullshit like that.
DC Universe of Vixen.
Yeah.
She does all the animals.
Which
That's
I think,
cool.
But
That's
that's
actually
a
cool
broken
story.
power. In
That's a really
retrospect,
good-
That is a very broken power. I
Specifically
mean,
because of Justice League. I love Vixen.
I mean,
She's broken as hell.
yeah.
Who are like the popular black heroes in DC? Because we've been talking a lot about.
Oh, that's
Okay,
easy.
okay.
Oh, that's real easy. That's real easy. Cyborg, John Stewart,
She
and
said popular.
I said Cyborg. Sit your standards for Marvel down, sir. Down, sir. Down.
Outside of like,
Down.
outside of people who want Cyborg to be a thing, want Mr.
Okay.
Terrific to be a thing.
Mr. Terrific should be a thing, but real talk. What do you do? What are you doing on Future's End? Future's End. You fucked up the world. Number 2, nobody gives a
Could have
shit
had black.
about
No, I didn't just. Okay, so if we're going,
Mr. Terrific messed up the world.
if
I
we're
told
talking-
you
if we're talking
he was, man.
black
They were
heroes,
gonna put it on a brother, and I knew it was gonna
if
be.
we're talking popular black heroes, okay, in DC, it would literally be no bullshit. From the cartoon, it would be basically Jon Stewart. After that Justice League cartoon, he was like number 1. Static was number 2. They were kind of running neck and neck 1 and 2.
And Jon Stewart, and here's the interesting thing, Jon Stewart's legacy has stuck because the Green Lantern Corps books always do good, and he's always the star of it. So people legit like
That's why I
Jon
like that
Stewart.
Bruce-
That's not a BS type of thing.
That is exactly why I was appreciative that Bruce Timm was like, you know what, we're not going to go Hal Jordan, fuck it, Jon Stewart.
Yeah, they
Let's
went with
do
that.
that.
Man.
Yeah.
And then, hey, Dwayne, what you doing? Nothing. Write this. You're a Negroid. Write it.
No, I still laugh at what he was saying when he wrote Justice League and how he had Vixen, Black Lightning,
Yeah.
and Jon Stewart on there, and it was like, so it's a black book, right? He's like, no, it's just 3.
I like
black
that
people
because
and-
you know there's a guy in WB. Whoa. There's 3 of them. So we're gonna have a rap soundtrack with this? Nah, dog. You don't. What? 3?
Not with Jon Stewart. That Jon Stewart would yell at you for playing that hippity hop music.
Hippity hop music. I hate. The only thing I hate about John, he's way too marine.
Yeah, what you got?
Yes, sir.
So, your opinion, because that was a good question that she asked about famous black characters in DC.
Yeah, I would say those two definitely are like.
So, in your opinion, why do you feel that DC won't push Icon?
Okay.
All the stuff
Oh,
Icon-
That's a good
a
question.
different setup.
With all the stuff that Icon has even done, and
Yeah.
even when the Dakota Universe crossed over with DC, and the fact that the God made him as Superman fought, and he's the only one that fought with Superman to a standstill, and even include what they did with him in Young Justice, where they said the only reason Superman was trying to make him part of the Justice League because he felt that he was either Kryptonian like him, or he felt that he was as strong as him.
One of the best things that happened to Icon was being in Young Justice.
Oh man.
Because even as a comic book reader, I forget about the Milestone universe. You do.
The static,
And
that's it.
and this is me trying
Dakota,
to.
yeah, Dakota, you're
this
right.
is me trying to stand for DC, but this is where I also be truthful. They don't want nothing to do with it.
And it's not even just.
They really
it's not
don't.
even just
And,
Dakota
and the
stuff
main
because-
reason why, outside of Static, I don't think they see money in it.
Yeah, and it's,
And that's where and when it comes to black people, I hate it how we don't get tried on because it becomes a money issue.
And real quick,
All of a
that's-
sudden.
that's the reason why, my opinion, why Marvel worked. Because even with Marvel,
Oh, no,
you
no,
know,
no.
Marvel, like aside from like when it was the X-Men, they wasn't really pushing anything like that until they did Blade. And when Blade made as much money for Marvel, and nobody gives Blade credit for that.
Nobody.
Which a lot of people didn't even know who Blade was. And Blade first premiered in
Like the
1990s animated Spider-Man, and nobody even made that correlation until after the movie came. They were like,
Yeah.
oh shit, he was actually in this cartoon.
but the kicker to that is like even with Blade, I think in the comics, even Marvel is still. It's 2018. They're still struggling how to use Blade. That's a trip, ain't it?
I think nobody. I look.
They
That's
put
the
him
one
on
thing
Cap-
I can say about.
They put him on Captain Britain. Okay, they put him on. Okay, so if we're running down everything with Blade, right?
He was on Falcon
No,
recently.
no,
I
no,
told
actually-
you I'm gonna read that.
I'll
piece of
break
crap.
this down. They put him on Captain Britain Squad, which I thought was dope because people forgot. Yeah, Blade actually is half Brit.
He is.
Yes, he is. He is part Brit.
Look, you don't blow everybody's mind. I thought.
Blade got to an amazing storyline that a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I thought this nigga. Look.
A lot
I
of
thought.
people don't know that Wolverine almost killed him.
Yeah.
Look, man.
Because
Look.
he met Wolverine. Like,
I thought he
Wolverine
was just look. I thought his mom was just a chick from Bedford-Stuyvesant that got beat. I'm sorry, nigga. You what?
Yeah, he's part Brit. So they put him on Captain Britain Squad, which is actually pretty good. And then
I like how
they
they just hit him with the heritage.com. You're 30% British. Get in here.
It's like yeah, they put him on there, and then he meandered, and then he popped back on the X-Men because Dracula was fucking with the X-Men in San Fran.
Yes, Dracula. It sounds stupid when you say it out loud.
Why does Marvel have
This,
vampires? Any of them?
hold on. I gotta do this
Thank
for
you.
him. This is your side. I picked my side, nigga. I already know what I picked. Sure, they don't push black people, and Batman's there every 5 seconds, but we ain't got Dracula walking around, son. How is it, Captain? How do you have superheroes and the dude that can feed on people in the night is just walking around, nigga? That's your side. That's your side. That is your
This
side.
don't make
I don't think
sense.
so.
Dracula-
There's- DC literally has.
If there's vampires, they're just look. If they're vampires, they already know. Oh, they're one shot. Don't even.
And then there was like a Baron Blood. Like
There's also
back in
Man-Bat,
WWE.
which
Yeah.
Man bat. Yeah, man bat. Yeah, I forgot about it.
Oh, DC thought though. So, okay, popular black characters in DC, Jon Stewart and Virgil Hawkins, right?
Yeah.
But then
Now-
again, popular non-white characters in DC. Who else is there?
I mean, popular non-white, you would probably say. I would say Blue Beetle.
And that's
I would say
Blue Beetle.
Blue
Blue
I
Beetle
would
is
say
one.
Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle.
Wait,
Yeah.
Blue Beetle's not white?
Yeah, Latino.
Red.
Actually, okay, so there's two different Blue Beetles. There's
Mexican.
there's Ted Cord,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then Ted Cord, since he couldn't mess around with the Scarab, was it Jesse Reyes or whatever?
Jesse Reyes.
Yeah, Jaime Reyes.
Yeah.
He ended up becoming so Blue Beetle. That's one, and that's the reason why they pushed him in Brave and the Bold.
Who's the other
Duke
green? Well,
Wait,
they're
Duke
like
Thomas. He's other
everyone except for
Robin.
Guy Gardner and Hal Jordan
Yeah,
are
Duke-
non-white in the
I
green.
can't. not
Yeah,
think
yeah,
of it.
Oh, Simon Baz.
Yeah, Simon Baz, which
Simon Baz.
Simon
Jessica-
Baz with the gun.
Simon Baz, Jessica Cruz, both of them are Green Lanterns.
Oh,
Yeah, both of them are Green Lanterns.
Wait,
yeah, and that's what but you did hear what I said just a minute ago. Sure, DC has this real stupid problem not pushing none of their minorities.
but before New
But
52,
but here's the sick part: they're loaded with them.
but before New
They're
52,
loaded with them, and you don't. And look, and nobody knows it.
I don't know
Nobody
any
would
non-black
know it.
Minority characters besides Jaime, who I forgot about. And it's just like I cannot.
True.
Right now, we're
See?
talking about this. We've been
There
talking
was
about
an
this
Asian
for a couple
woman in
minutes.
the
I
outside.
cannot think of a
Huh?
single
Katana.
Asian
Katana.
character.
Katana.
Katana, you have
But also, an Asian
Aqualad.
character named Katana. Come on.
Yeah, I know. Look.
We're not saying that.
Hey, oh look, I gotta be honest with you. That name beast
But, like,
anyway, dog.
but
I don't
also
know why you.
like what was the Green Lantern? Simon Baz.
Simon
Simon
Baz.
Baz and the other
Simon,
chick.
like, Simon Baz's thing is like he goes around with his Green Lantern ring, but he has a gun on his side all the time. But the joke is like the Green Lantern ring runs out of energy. I have this as backup. It's coming.
It works. It works. But,
And
like,
it's work.
but the kicker is
That's
like
hilarious.
The kicker is before New 52, there was a big resurgence of black DC. Actually, I would say
Yeah.
minority DC heroes because the thing of it is,
And
you
that's
had,
how Cyborg got on the rise.
But you
with
had
everybody,
Steel,
too,
you
man,
had
'cause he was
Steel
doing that.
running, Steel running his own
Steel.
company.
Thank
He
you.
was running his own company. He had his own little squad with his niece being one of them. And then you had who was it?
What?
What I do?
Damn, I'm like.
Wait, you talking about the what? We talking about
No,
Steel,
pre
right?
New 52. Oh, Voodoo from Wildcats. They were really pushing Wildcats before New 52. Cause she's actually, I think she's like Creole.
Yeah, something like
What's,
that.
Yeah, Creole.
What's Red Arrow's girlfriend's name?
I don't know.
Oh,
I know-
Cheshire. They were
Yeah,
pushing a
Cheshire's
lot of
good.
like a lot of minority characters were getting a huge
Yeah,
push
she is,
pre New
right.
52, and then New 52 happened, and everything just
Crash.
crashed.
And you know what? And that. New 52 was one of the weirdest things where there was a lot of good ideas bouncing around, and only 2 of them really worked. Everything else you could look back on it as a novelty, like, well, that's kind of fun. Like
Let's do
Red
static.
Paxman of Superman. I look back on it like, you know what, that was weird. He lost
That
his
was a
cape.
thing.
He had a beard. He did the what was it? He did the KO 10 times 3 and lost his powers. I thought it was awesome. But you
But
know,
I mean, and it's a damn shame. Like Steel stock went down after that movie.
but it's not even that. It's like I said, when it comes to black characters in general, minorities in general, you forget. You just simply forget who was going on or forget who was on part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people, and that's the real sad part. Is like you still got people walking around that think they only know 2 black superheroes.
Yeah.
It happens. You know, and I still don't get it. I still don't get it.
But I mean, the funny thing is,
And I hate those things. They're like, oh man, we went up to 5 black nerds, and none of them could even name any more than 2 black characters.
but DC never
like,
got.
they ain't
But DC
right.
never got a lot of shit for not pushing minorities.
I don't
than
know.
Marvel
I
does.
feel that they got a lot of shit for not pushing Static Shock. I feel like people are still in their feelings about Static Shock.
But
like,
I mean,
I
Because
get
they don't push anyone who's not Batman.
exactly.
Like, it's
Exactly.
Batman, the rest of the Trinity, everyone else.
but I mean,
Everyone else.
that's the reason why I like Duke
Dark Knight was
Titles.
pretty good.
Oh,
Dark Knight Metal was pretty good.
It was alright. I actually liked it. It was
I
okay.
like old school metal artwork. So
Yeah. The only thing I liked about it really was Cyborg got his come up. Cyborg came back and actually flexed on him and was almost technically the hero of that whole situation. That's the only reason I
I just
liked
like that he was riding on like a demon motorcycle that was technically the Joker. So, but that's just my weird.
But you know, but I think DC, like I said, companies in general, like we said, they have this habit of not pushing minorities. Because that's my whole thing. I always,
Montoya, another minority.
Yeah, Renee Montoya.
They don't use her.
She was supposed to be the question.
She's hot.
She was supposed to be the question.
She's hot. I don't care if she's lesbian.
She was supposed to be the question. Actually, if we're gonna wrap, because we're gonna like
About to wrap this shit
wrap it up,
Yeah,
but
wrap this up.
anime front.
And what about the anime?
So they're improving a little bit.
A little bit, like I said, we mentioned that earlier.
I said a little bit.
What's
It's baby steps. Baby
What's
steps,
improvement?
baby steps.
They have.
Not talking like slaves?
But not specifically black.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying
ambiguously brown.
Yeah, ambiguously brown. It's like
Kuzan from One Piece.
yeah.
Like,
I think it's a weird thing that the Asians do because I think it's a weird thing in anime because I think they say usually that person's like mixed with Japanese, and I'm not saying that it ain't true. It's just
I mean, I remember watching Bleach and seeing
Like,
Chad.
why?
I'm like, so
Look at
Chad's half Mexican, half Japanese.
yeah, half Mexican, half Japanese. Again, I'm not saying that combination can't happen. Just like why?
Big guy here.
Like, that nigga looks like
I mean,
he
the dude
told
from
us-
Tenjo Tenji, we did a podcast.
Tenjo
on.
Tenge. He was Brazilian. Now that's a whole different other thing. See, Brazil, but there.
Okay.
no, Robins.
I know.
It's totally fucking Robins.
Like he has like a yellow and black Batman suit, but
And
I'm
the
like,
only reason why he's around, you find out in metal, is because he's a meta.
yeah,
He's a meta.
Who isn't a meta?
Who isn't a meta?
Who isn't a meta?
Easy. Dick Grayson,
Dick
Tim
is.
Drake, Bruce Wayne.
Dick is a meta.
Dick is not a.
They've listed Dick as a meta like in and out of canon. Before.
I mean, no, he's not. I mean, he's hot. He's dreamy, but he's not a freak.
Nah, but if we were wrapping this up, so the bane of our existence, Pacific Rim Uprising. No, I'm not talking bad about the movie. I like the movie. It's like ridiculously anime as all hell.
No, yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah. But so we were giving away copies of Pacific Rim Uprising, and I'm not gonna say our fans ain't shit sometimes, but
No, our fans ain't shit. I love y'all to death. They ain't shit though. I love them to death.
Free.
No, because we have.
Free.
I notice anytime we meet any of the people that listen to us or know our show and any of that, they love talking to us. They want to talk to us about
Yeah,
this.
it's cool,
and
it's cool.
It's cool and all that shit. I love that shit. Love them to death. Hey man, answer this one question. Make a fuck you. I ain't doing shit. And that's pretty much what we got with this whole situation trying to give away these DVDs. I said yes, DVDs.
I
Yes.
didn't hear about giving away DVDs. I'm sorry.
I need something to. What? That's what I'm talking about. Man, I ain't know y'all were doing so. Like, man, what you should did was put it on Twitter. Really? I ain't think about that.
Look.
Man, what you should did was put it on
follow you on Twitter, that's
Instagram.
the
I
way I
ain't
see
think
it.
about that.
Just because I follow you don't mean I see it.
I just said this. This is all I told everybody. Say hi. Say anything. Put the number 4 down there. I don't give a shit. If you put it in there, you're a part of the drawing for it. You know how many people did it on Instagram? None of them. 0. Zilch. I don't know why.
I got one person that on the YouTube video that responded. I hit him with the message like, "Hey, looks like you won. This is Monday. It's Monday evening, 11:30. You won. Give me your address." 2 weeks later, nothing. Damn, he doesn't want the DVD. All right, so I gave one in our Facebook group. I gave one to a guy here, and now today we're giving it to the lovely lady here, Pacific Rim Uprising.
Why? Really? Why her? I want to know why
She had
her.
some awesome questions. And it was a toss-up.
There you go.
Yeah, so you win Pacific Rim Uprising on
Yay.
Blu-ray.
Please.
Enjoy it.
Get it out of our face.
It's gone.
Please
It's
get
gone.
that
It's
thing
out
out of our
of
face.
here. Doesn't mean we hate the movie. It's just like, I like it.
I can be real about it. That was really stupid, man. Like, you know, the fact that Charlie Day was like he was connected to him and some shit.
Yeah.
Like, no
I'll watch
spoilers.
it eventually.
Spoilers, you watch it, trust me. You'll
You'll
get
watch
and go, what is it?
You'll be amazed at the giant robots. That's all you'll be amazed.
Well, that happened.
Yeah, that's
but
all you is. It's the movie. I will say this: the movie leans so hard into anime, it is ridiculous. Charlie Day's character is what had me fucking.
No,
in
it ain't
tears.
even him, man. It's the way everybody that one scene, that one death scene, where I was like, yo, it's like you just put this in the panels of a manga, it will flow so well. It's sort of like that,
Slow
man.
motion.
Does it give you faith in Legendary Pictures making the live action Gundam?
Not really.
No, not really. But you know what did give us faith? But what did give us faith? We went to San Diego. We was in San Diego Comic-Con last week. We actually got to see Battle Angel Alita.
Yeah.
Wow, it looks incredible.
James Cameron
Looks incredible.
I'm like,
James Cameron does
Much like, see, it makes me think much like, no, that because it ain't gonna happen.
What?
I'm thinking like, like Square Enix taking 80 years on the game, they ain't never gonna come out.
Why is Tetsuya Nomura not fired?
I mean, you're like, I don't know why, man. That's your squad, dude. That's your squad. Anytime,
Feel the magic, D.
Dude,
Kingdom
look,
Hearts 3.
don't hit me with a feel the magic, nigga. I don't want to hear that. Anytime the Wizards fuck up, hey man, what John Wall doing? So I'm looking at your
Hey,
squad. What he
if-
doing?
Okay, side note, if you pick up a car here, we have a sports podcast. I predicted a lot of things.
Oh, we predicted
We
a
predicted
lot.
a lot of things, but I was all Saxonville, and he was like, "Shut up, Chris." And
Shut
I'm like,
the
"They're gonna
fuck
get in the playoffs, guys."
Hey, you were
They
right.
got in the
Hey, you were
playoffs.
right. We
And then the
predicted a bunch
Capitals
of
won,
stuff.
and I was like, "Wouldn't it be funny if the Capitals get in the playoffs?" I don't know, man. And they won.
They made the playoffs and they
won
won
the
the whole
chip.
thing.
They won the
Yeah,
chip.
yeah. You can flex. You can flex that. You can flex that. And the only reason, and before anybody asks, like, wait a minute, y'all do football too? Yeah. So y'all actually watch the games? Check this out. Check this out.
We're Cowboys fans.
Yeah, we're Cowboy fans. And look, and that makes it makes it so much more
I
fun.
don't know if y'all heard the recent.
It is. Oh
no,
no,
we
we
know
heard
this.
it.
You
Oh, we heard it.
Y'all heard
Y'all
it.
heard this.
You know what's the best part?
Understand.
You know what the best part about being a Cowboys fan now? All of a sudden, man, your owner a racist. Nigga, we knew that. We been knew that.
Honestly, and I said,
You walk into the door knowing where you stand at with him. Come
I'm here
on.
from Dallas, right?
Yeah.
There is no legitimate reason for anyone, especially a black person, to be a Cowboys fan.
I say that all the time. As a person that loves the Dallas Cowboys and know their history, it's like, what the fuck am I here?
2 playoff game wins in 20 years. It's not like y'all loyal or nothing.
I'm sorry. Time out. You sit in the corner, dog. You don't talk about my squad like that, son. Now, as hold on. Now, hold on. Now, as Massa Jerry Jones would tell me,
Okay, what you saying, Dak?
huh?
What you saying, Prescott?
I'm saying I think Dak had a gun pointed to him off screen.
Boy,
Because that's
here's
the
my
only
thing.
explanation at this point.
Here's the thing that really gets me about that, because we talked about it constantly through the season period. And it makes me feel bad that any player has to be approached with that question.
Yeah, it sucks.
You either A, do what this really think you're probably morally against and all that, or B, told to stop playing the game that you only knew about.
Yeah.
You've been playing that game since you were probably before 9 years old, in elementary school. You're then telling somebody to not only pause their whole career, but that's stopping their livelihood.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be Ali until you actually have to be Ali. Everybody wants to be Malcolm X until you told to do something that Malcolm X told you to do. So it's hard. You cannot put none of these players in there. Now, I get some of the trolling by some of the players like, yeah, man, at least I am on Dallas. As a Dallas fan, I totally get it. I'm sick and tired of the owners. I've been sick of my owner, and I gotta see that pasty motherfucker come down to this field every single game because y'all not playing football the way I want it. I know how this Klansman look. I already know how it is. So anybody approaching me about that is null and void to me like, duh, I know this
I
dude is
literally pointed
racist. But what kills me is that the NFL knows what they're doing, and they know they can be better, but they refuse to. Why? I don't know if they're scared. I don't know if they're just plain stupid. But I'm tired of it.
Trash ass league.
Last year was terrible.
Oh,
From watching just a game of football all my life, it was terrible. Blowouts. Maybe one good game that is legit good, but they were all blowouts. Everything sucked last
I'm
year.
not saying that. I'm saying, like, I do not like football as a sport. Okay,
Okay.
I understand how it can be fun for people, right? But everything else about the NFL that is not football itself, absolutely garbage.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Everything.
It's garbage.
Concussions, just general well-being.
Everything.
Everything.
And like I said, I hate to be that person that gotta explain like it hurts to explain yourself about why you're not watching football or why you're still watching. Real talk, I'm here till the strike comes. I feel like they're gonna I hope they go for a strike. I hope they go for it.
Yeah.
But they need it. They need one to wake them the hell up, man. But then again, I'm wrong. I'm stupid. I'm not making no money off there. The NFL's too big to fail. What you see what I'm
NFL
saying?
owns a day of the week. NFL owns God's day of the week. Okay?
Exactly.
Like I said, this is
But we
we
gotta
lost that battle.
Also-
and the church knows it.
Oh yeah.
Also, you gotta see football technically Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You mean to tell me that you don't think nobody's gonna get old? Look, I can talk about this for hours. I ain't about to.
But anyways, thanks for everybody.
Thanks for everybody
Thanks
coming
for
in.
us,
We just started talking.
this
Thank
was
y'all
awesome.
so much, man. Thank y'all for coming here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie, we was here for like a second. It's like, damn, nobody came in.
Oh shit.
Like, damn.